Hey guys, this is Agent Mindstorm, and today I'm going to tell you guys 5 things I like about Bedrock Edition. As much as I do complain about this new version, there are some things that are just so much better on it, and I'm going to list 5 of them. Now, there are a lot more than just 5, but I've picked my 5 favorite things about this version, and I'm going to list them off for you so that you can enjoy them too. So, let's get started. The first really cool feature on the Bedrock edition of Minecraft that's not on the old console edition is just multiplayer in general. So for example, I'm going to join myself. I have my phone right next to me, and basically I should be connecting my own game right now. So there'll actually, yep, there it is. Agent Mindstorm joined the game. So let's see where he is. And now I'm going to be me on my phone for a second. So as you can see, I'm just moving around back there. Going to fly right towards me. There are 2 Agent Mindstorms in this world. Something has gone wrong. Glitch in the Matrix or something. But yes, there are 2 Agent Mindstorms in this world. And as you can see, yes, 2 Agent Mindstorms are up here. There's a chat in this version, which is not in the old one. So I can say hi here. And then other Agent Mindstorm can say hello back. It's kind of weird switching between 2 different devices here. So, as you can see, there's a chat in this version that was not in the old version. I'm just going to turn off my phone now. There is the crossplay with any mobile devices, and there goes myself. There is also servers, so let's just hop on one server right now just to show you, because servers are one of the coolest things in this version that aren't in the old version, and unfortunately, there are a few drawbacks. Let's connect to the best one, but some of them do like microtransactions a bit too much, but most of the servers, like Mineplex and in PvP, are very, very great, and have minigames not quite as good as the old console edition, but this is something that you could never have on the old version. Just look. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, no. Okay, look at how many people are in this game. You could never have that on old console edition. Just look at these crazy server games. Look at all of this stuff you could never have had before. The second cool feature that's only on Bedrock Edition, and by the way, guys, I'm not including Java Edition when I talk about this, because it would just be leagues ahead of everything else. I'm just talking about the Console Edition versus Bedrock Edition here, but basically, you might have noticed already, but that is, of course, mouse and keyboard support on a console. It works so well. It's the first game, as far as I'm aware, to actually support a keyboard and mouse on a console. And unfortunately, it does make certain minigames unbalanced, but really the advantages of being able to use a keyboard and mouse on a console just outnumber the negatives so much to 1. It's like, I just wish that other console games would do this now, because playing with a mouse and keyboard is just so much more responsive than playing with a controller, because you can just look around so much faster. You can use menus and inventory so much faster. Half of the menu problem is because the menus on Bedrock aren't made for a controller, but that's a different issue for a different day. Basically, guys, this version supports mouse and keyboard, and not just that. It also supports fully remappable keyboard and mouse controls in settings. It is very, very cool, and it's one of my favorite features on this version that is exclusive to this console edition. The third feature that is on Bedrock Edition and not old console edition that is so much better, you guys knew this was coming: command blocks, structured blocks, and the ticking area command. Now, basically, guys, you can do a lot with command blocks. For example, this command block, which is labeled Ender Nukes, will make it so that any Endermites that are named Nuke will become nukes. Let us show you. So if we spawn an Endermite and we name it Nuke, as you can see, quite some chaos is just shot into the air. And you can actually do a lot with this. Now, there's a lot more than my basic example here of turning Endermites into nukes and lagging the game to death. But, yeah. Command blocks are fun, and a lot of them can be used to build faster, which is something that I totally dreaded doing on the old console edition, was building giant pieces of land by hand. And now look how fast we can do it. See, all this ground's been broken? Boom. It's all fixed. Command blocks are so cool. The ticking area command. Now, basically what that is, it's even better than Java Edition, because in Java Edition, the way that the world spawn works is, I think the reason for this is actually originally so that whenever a player respawned, they wouldn't have to wait very long. I'm not sure about that, that's just my guess. But basically, the spawn chunks of a world would always be loaded. So if you built command blocks there, they would work from anywhere in the world. Now, the way things used to work on Bedrock Edition is if there were command blocks and you flew too far away, they would no longer... What is going on here? Anyways, they would no longer work. So, like, if I were to fly out here and then try to blow it up before, they would no longer work. But since they added the ticking area command, it causes an area of the game to become always loaded. And you can set it to as big as you want, up to, like, a certain radius at least, up to a reasonable extent, basically. And you can have command blocks that are always loaded from any distance. And then the last thing is the structure blocks. Now, these only currently work on the Windows 10 edition. They should work on Xbox. I don't know why they haven't. But basically, what you can do, I'm showing you in the background right now. You can assign the X and Y and Z values to be certain distances away from the structure block up to 32 by 32. And you can actually select areas and save them as a 3D file. Now you can put that in apps like Paint 3D and actually edit it or share it on their service Remix 3D. That's really the main purpose. Honestly, guys, they're trying to push Remix 3D, but it is still really cool that you can extract your creations and then mess with them in Paint 3D, basically. That's all you would use it for. Like, how many people have really improved a creation with Paint 3D? I don't think very many. I think it's really cool, though, that they made, even with texture packs, if you export a world in a Remix texture pack, even if it's a custom player-made texture pack, it will still work and show the special textures. I'm not sure about shaders, but whatever. So guys, those are command blocks, structure blocks, and ticking areas. They are so cool, and they are Bedrock exclusive, not on the old console edition. The next feature is one that you would probably never think would come to console Minecraft, and that would have to be infinite worlds. For this whole clip, I'm just going to be flying in this view, just to show you that there is no world edge ever, ever. Because you can go on as long as you want, the world will never come to an end unless you reach the far lands, which everything just kind of breaks down. It's crazy, guys. They actually, whoa, what is going on here? There's some weird chunk corruption. And basically, guys, infinite worlds. What is there to be said? You can never have to worry about running out of nether quartz or something ridiculous, or not being able to experience new structures in your world like woodland mansions. That was a huge problem on the Xbox 360 edition, and it still is. But on this version, it isn't, because you can just fly for as long as you want, as far as you want. You can travel thousands, millions of blocks away even. You can do as much as you want in this insane infinite world. It's crazy. I don't know why they work on consoles. See, console games are supposed to have a save size limit, which means that worlds aren't supposed to be infinite because there's a point where it literally won't be able to save any new chunks because it's hit the limit. But I don't know how that works, but I don't really care how it works because it does work. And as you can see, I've just been flying for this entire clip. I have hit no edges. Infinite worlds are such an amazing feature that honestly, we didn't think we needed, but now that we have them, I don't know how we got around without them. The fifth and final cool thing about the Bedrock edition that's not on the old console edition is basically just a list of random little exclusive features. If there's a version that gets exclusive features after an update's been released on Java edition, then you're gonna bet it's this version. Because let's just go through a list of some of the coolest exclusive features. 1. Leather dyeable horse armor. 2. There's actually 2 different purple shulker boxes. The default purple shulker box that it is on every other version, and a special purple shulker box, which is actually dyed purple. Now, I really like this because you can choose from 2 different purple shulker boxes. Then there's also the... Let's see, where are cauldrons? Because I want to explain that cauldrons on this version have been given a use. On the other versions, they're basically useless. They're just for show. But on this version, they can be dyed with... well, dye... And basically, let's turn it, you can even mix dyes inside of it, so you can make it red or blue, or you can make it green. You can even mix them and get a really weird, ugly, brownish color. I don't know why anyone would want that. But then you can even dye things with it. That's how you dye armor. So this is dyed leather horse armor. You can't really tell. Let's make it blue. Bam, blue horse armor. Let's make it green. Bam, green horse armor. Another cool feature is the fact that you can put potions into cauldrons. Cauldrons are just really cool in this version, basically. So as you can see, potions of leaping, they'll blow up if you mix 2 things, but if you put in potions, they'll bubble, and if you try to scoop out potions, you actually can. It's also a way to turn a splash potion back into a normal potion. So if we get out a splash potion, which is right here, as you can see, it even works with lingering potions, but I'm not going to bother showing those. If you put these in here, it gives you the bottle back and puts it in. And then it converts it back to a splash potion once you get it out. It is just such a cool feature. The cauldron thing, the leather horse armor. There are probably so many others. Oh yes, there's one I'm missing that I can't really show you, but I can tell you about. Baby zombies will ride just about any type of mob. Cows, wolves, sheep, even other adult zombies. There are so many things that are just exclusive on this version and honestly done way better. So guys, those were 5 features that are just so much better on Bedrock Edition than the old console edition. I know I criticize this version a lot for some things like the water, but honestly guys, this version does so many things right that I don't give it credit for, so I felt this video was absolutely necessary. And guys, what I would like to do is make a video. Tell me in the comments if this is a good idea. You know what? No, I'm going to give you a poll. So in the corner, you'll see a poll right now. And that is, should I make a video that's the reverse of this one? 5 things that are better on the old console edition. Because I think that would be an interesting video for feedback. And so guys, that's really just what I wanted to ask you at the end here. So for now, I do want to tell you all, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.